Greetings, fellow Whovians, and welcome to Timey Wimey Review. February 1st, 2022 sees the relaunch of BBC Three back as a televisual terrestrial channel. For those of you who live outside of the UK, BBC Three was first launched as a brand new digital channel back in 2003, with programmes targeting the 16 to 34 demographic. Sadly, the channel was closed down in 2016 due to budget cuts, and it became its own separate streaming channel on BBC iPlayer. But now the channel has returned to broadcasting daily from 7 p.m. onwards, with programmes such as Eating with My Ex, Killing Eve, RuPaul's Drag Race UK, and the recently announced commissioned new drama Life and Death in the Warehouse. But so far, no signs of any Doctor Who being scheduled to be broadcast. So that begs me the question, will Doctor Who be on BBC Three? Surely it's got to be, hasn't it, really? I think they would start broadcasting some Doctor Who in the run-up to the Legends of the Sea Devils that is coming out at a guess around Easter time. So that will probably be a good time to maybe re-show Doctor Who Flux or Eve of the Daleks. And I think it'll be quite fascinating to re-show them on BBC Three and just see what the audience figures will be for the repeats, because now that kind of at that point in time, the dust might have settled with all the critical reviews, and I think an audience would come back and go, do you know what? I'm gonna give this a go myself. I didn't watch it first time round. This is a good time to have my own opinion on the show, and why not watch it on BBC Three? Yes, you can argue that you can watch all of Doctor Who from 2005 onwards on BBC iPlayer, but to be honest, I quite have fond memories of watching BBC Three back in the day, watching the reruns of Doctor Who, but don't forget it was also the home of Doctor Who Confidential and the spin-off series Torchwood, and also Class when BBC Three was a streaming service from 2016 onwards. And I feel it can be the same again, especially with Russell T Davies taking over from 2023 onwards. You would think he's got a keen eye of maybe doing some more spin-off series again, hopefully bringing back Doctor Who Confidential. I've definitely missed them. I'm sure you guys have as well. So with this relaunch, there is an extra sort of new lease of life of Doctor Who for me. And why stop there when they finally decide when to announce the new 14th Doctor? Surely it's going to be some kind of Doctor Who special presentation, and I can easily see that being on BBC Three, probably as like a startup of the 7 p.m. sort of slot. I can easily see that happen. And why not push it even further? Maybe show some classic Doctor Who. I know obviously they probably would want to see the more fresh lick of paint, but I have fond memories of BBC, especially BBC Two in the 90s, showing great sci-fi shows, and they could easily do some kind of retro night. So I remember back in the day they were showing classic Doctor Who alongside Star Trek Next Generation. So they might not have the rights to Star Trek, but they can easily on BBC Three show some classic Doctor Who, as well as a plethora of sci-fi shows that they've got on their in their library, like Red Dwarf, Battlestar Galactica. They've still have that on BBC iPlayer, so maybe they've got enough rights to broadcast that as well. I mean, they've got BritBox. Obviously due to BBC rules, they can't really self-advertise, but that's a nice little sneaky way to sort of advertise BritBox by showing some classic Doctor Who. At the time of recording, this is just pure speculation and fantasy on my part. Nothing's been set in stone in terms of if or when Doctor Who will be broadcast on BBC Three, but if it were to be broadcast on BBC Three, I think there is certainly a home for Doctor Who. I think it'll be interesting to see what numbers they do in the broadcasting. They could easily experiment not just with with other shows as well as Doctor Who. So for example, it'd be interesting to see what Doctor Who Flux or the Jodie Whittaker era does in to compare with, let's say, if they decide to repeat, let's say, season 4 David Tennant's Doctor Who. So yeah, as I said earlier in the review, I have fond memories of BBC Three. I am looking forward to the channel coming back and just seeing what it can offer this time round, and very much hoping for a bright future for BBC Three. And any extra slots for Doctor Who on a broadcasting channel can only be a good thing. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below if you think that Doctor Who will be broadcast on BBC Three. And are you looking forward to BBC Three being back as a channel, and will you be checking it out at some point? Plus, what Doctor Who related spin off would you like to see return or even created for BBC Three? Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please feel free to check out my other videos on the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. Please also like, share and subscribe, and do hit that cloister bell for more notifications. But as the good doctor once said, I love telly, don't you?